Hello folks, my name is Luke Clayton. I'm an outdoors writer down in Texas and I host a weekly radio show. You can listen to it at catfishradio.com. I want to tell you now though how to make bacon from your ground venison and pork jowl. Now, Mike Pullen with Frisco Spices, and remember www.friscospices.com. Now Mike introduced me to this method, but it's very, very simple. You just mix 5 pounds of pork jowl, 5 pounds of ground venison, and their little spice packet, which actually costs less than $2, the little packet. But it makes absolutely the best bacon that you've ever eaten. I'm making some right now. I'm going to walk you through the process how we do it in this little video. But I used my Smoking Tex electric smoker to smoke the bacon. Now I want you to remember to go online to smokingtex.com and check it out. These things are awesome. But what we're going to do, we're going to start in different little segments, and I'm going to show you how to mix the meat. Actually, the finished product, you just really mix the daylights out of the pork jowl and the ground venison. And remember, if you don't have pork jowl locally, Frisco Spices ships it all over the country. And I asked Mike, why pork jowl? Well, after I've made the first batch, I understood. It just gives the bacon an awesome flavor, and it blends really well with the ground venison. So let's walk through our little video, and hopefully you'll learn something. Well, folks, what we have right here is our 5 pounds of ground venison and 5 pounds of pork jowl. Now, they're mixed together really good, and we have our Frisco hickory bacon spices in this little sack right here. Actually, we've already used another sack of this and mixed it with the meat. But this right here, give you a look at, kind of give you an idea of the quantity. This right here mixes with a total of 10 pounds of meat, which is in the pan right here. 5 pounds of pork and 5 pounds of venison. Now, we're going to allow this to set in the refrigerator overnight, and then tomorrow we're going to make it into loaves and put it in our Smoking Tex smoker and smoke it and turn it into some of the best bacon that you've ever eaten. Okay, folks, here are 3 of the 5 slabs of bacon that we made from our 10 pounds of ground venison and ground pork jowl and the seasoning packet from Frisco Spices. Now, this stuff is ready to go into our Smoking Tex, and we're going to go outside next, but I want to give you a good look at what it actually looks like. This is actually raw meat seasoned, and it's been in the refrigerator overnight with the spices, the little spice packet mixed in. And the trick here, you know, when you're mixing it is before it gets to this stage, mix it really, really thorough. So let's go outside to my Smoking Tex. Let's load this up and turn it into bacon. What do you say? Okay, folks, we're out at my little camp house here, and we are just about to put this Smoking Tex to use. I want to give you a look at our bacon. It's ready to go inside the Smoking Tex. And you'll see the little wood box on our Smoking Tex right here. Let's open this up and let you see what's going on with it. See, I don't have a lot of wood in there. That's just a couple of pieces. We may add 1 or 2 more later. But this little wood box on our Smoking Tex unit slides right over this element right here. And this thing is one awesome cooking machine. But I want you to watch closely here. We're going to, actually the next segment you see is going to be the finished product. I'm going to show you this bacon from Frisco Spices. After it's smoked, we're going to actually cook a little bit and show it to you. But I want you to remember, for the seasoning, if you missed it in the earlier segments, friscospices.com and Smoking Tex. This is the electric smoker that I use for just about everything. Cook anything from jerky to a wild hog ham on this. And so let's do this. Let's set our thermostat at 120 on our Smoking Tex and let it go for 1 hour, and then we'll cook it probably a total of about 5 hours, close to 5 hours, increasing the temperature. And we're looking for an internal temperature on our bacon here of 140. Okay, folks, here's our bacon after we've taken it out of our Smoking Tex. Give you a good look at this. I've already done a little bit of slicing on it, but you can see it's a good consistency. Now, it yet has to be fried, or you can cook it in the microwave. But give you a good look at this. That's bacon, and some of the most tasty bacon you can imagine. Now here's the finished product ready for a BLT. That's one of my favorite ways to make it, but it's on a piece of bread here. This is actually, I'll microwave this instead of frying it, but you talking about some tasty bacon. Give you another look right here. But folks, making bacon at home from ground meat and pork is just this easy. And I wished you were here with me. You could help me eat one of these sandwiches. Right now, though, I'm going to slice some tomatoes and turn this into a BLT. Well, folks, did that bacon look good or what? I want to tell you, remember, if you missed anything on our little video, you can go to friscospices.com, www.friscospices.com. But on the smoking of the bacon, remember this, you know, we have 1 hour at 120 degrees, then an hour at 130, an hour at 140, an hour at 150, and then I crank it up, the thermostat on my smoking text, to 160, and the trick is to get the internal temperature of your bacon at 140, or a little bit above. It doesn't hurt anything, because you're going to, actually this meat is cured. There's a cure in the seasoning packet. You're going to fry it, and you can also microwave the bacon. But I guarantee you it's the best tasting bacon that you've ever eaten. You can't buy bacon that's this good. It might seem a little difficult in the beginning when you first make it, but it's really, really very easy to make. Remember Smoking Tex, www.smokingtex.com. Now this is an awesome smoker, electric smokers, folks. I've been using them for years, but they'll make everything from bacon to briskets for you, to jerky. But as far as woods to smoke with, the cure gives this a hickory flavor, a little bit of a hickory flavor anyway, the meat. But I use plum, pear wood. You can add some more hickory wood, but you know, just whatever type wood smoke flavor you like, you can use. But I try not to overpower it with smoke. In my smoking text, usually about 2 ounces is plenty. But I hope you enjoyed our little video, and I hope you can make some bacon at home, and I guarantee you'll taste just as good as what you've seen here.